Good afternoon. Welcome to Simon Says Stamps headquarters. I'm Heidi Crowell, Simon's mama here at Simon Says Stamp in Columbus, Ohio. We are here to talk about Create. It is the biggest event of the year. And since we haven't done it since 2019, it's probably the biggest event in 4 years for us at Simon Says Stamp. You get to come to Columbus, Ohio and create. You do make and takes all day long on Friday, April 21st and Saturday, April 22nd. If you were one of those super lucky people that snagged tickets for the education part with Gina K and Jennifer McGuire and Paula Cheney, you'll be happy you did, because we've got lots in store for you too. Now, let me go back to, I get all nervous, let me go back to the agenda. Thank you for joining us live. If you're watching us live today, we actually have something kind of fun for you. You can win this apron. It's a Simon Says Stamp exclusive to Create apron. It's not available for sale anywhere. We have a brand new tag still on. It's a beautiful, look at this, tied around your waist. It's even got pockets. All you have to do is comment in the chat, because Reed has his eyeballs on the chat today and he's going to choose one random lucky person who's going to get that apron. Tell us where you live, tell us if you stamp. I am curious if everybody watching us live today actually stamps, because if you don't, we hope to convert you. I mean, I don't know if we're going to convert you during our live today, but we do hope to convert you. So there's that. Also, we had something special happen today. I just want to call attention to it before I go full bore into Create. If you're watching this on rewatch, you'll also want to listen closely. Our May card kit of the month is called Best Year Yet, and it is soaring. This card kit has taken off like gangbusters. It just went live a few hours ago. It's a birthday themed stamp set. We haven't done a birthday themed stamp or card kit in a very long time. And this Best Year Yet is a May card kit of the month. If you're a subscriber, we will automatically bill you. If you want to just come in to the store and buy the kit while supplies last, you could do that too. It's no obligation. Okay, so I need to introduce somebody very special. One of the most important parts about Create is the education. Create is really special for the education. There's community. You get to touch and feel products in person. And when I say community, you get to see your crafty friends. You get to see the crafty brands. We have over 25 brands that will be represented in person at Create. The epitome of all of that, and I call her the unicorn, is Gina K. Put Gina on for me here, Reed. Because Gina's coming in person to Create. She's teaching not just a class, 2 classes, same class twice, and she's going to be doing a full day of Create and Takes on Friday and a full day of Create and Takes on Saturday. So you're going to see the Gina K Designs brand everywhere at Create. So thank you, Gina. We love that we get to do this with you. Thank you for coming. You are such a pleasure and so much fun to get to do this with. So welcome.
I am so excited. Thank you so much for having me on the show. I am so excited about Create. It truly is, I think, one of the best events in the industry, because of the fact that you get to see everybody, you get to hug all your friends, you get to meet all of the other designers and the YouTubers, and you get to try things before you decide what you like. It's just amazing. You have outdone yourself with this event, and I have missed it so much, because I was really fortunate to be at the last Create event, and
2019.
I know, it's so long ago.
Long
and
ago.
Those memories are just burned into my head of how just fantastic that was.
Oh my gosh, and I think you drove, didn't you?
I did.
And
I'm driving again, yeah.
Yes. It's nice that Gina was within a drivable-ish distance for us to come. I know I did a really fast synopsis of what you're going to be doing at Create. Do you want to, in your magical Gina way, where you're calm and make more sense than I do, would you share with people what you will be doing at Create?
Oh, absolutely. So the first thing that is very special for me is the fact that I get to teach 2 of the classes at Create. And those classes did sell out very quickly. They're big classes. There's 70 people in each class, but the way Simon Says Stamp does this, everybody gets their own everything to work with. So it's not like you have to share anything. Everybody has their own space, and it is amazing the way they do it. And I'm going to be teaching with my friend Jennifer McGuire. Everybody knows Jennifer. She and I are going to be teaching together, and we've been working for months on our class and the kit and everything that comes with that. So that is super fun. But even better than that, I think, is the Create It, Take It. That part of the event I love so much because I get to meet everybody. I get to sit in my booth and people can come and sit down and make projects with me personally, because I'm going to be there. I mean, if you come by and I'm not there, it's only because I ran to the bathroom or I had to go shove something in my mouth for 10 minutes to eat to keep my blood sugar up. Other than that, I'm going to be in that booth, except for when I'm teaching a class, the entire weekend. And I love being able to sit down with people. First of all, I love all the hugs that I know I'm going to get from everybody. And I love to sit down and let you guys touch things and ask questions and try the product. That's the best part about Create, is that there are, Reed and I were talking about this before the show, there's actually 34 Create and Take It's every day, both days. So depending on how fast you are, you have the potential to make 68 cards, and the price is unbelievable. I mean, I spent more for pizza the other night than what it costs to have 2 full days at Create. So seriously, it's such a bargain. So if you're thinking, oh, I'm going to miss the class, that's a very small part of this event. The other thing that I love about Create is the shopping, because you guys have actually brought Simon Says Stamp to life. It is like the best stamp and scrapbooking store in the universe. It just winds around. There are areas by every single Create It, Take It. So if you're using something right there, you can turn around and there is a area there with all those products, so you don't have to go try to find it in the store. I mean, they have set it up so that it's so convenient for you guys to touch, to play, to feel, and to decide what you like, and then to find it easily without frustration. So you guys knocked it out of the park. Now, my Create It, Take It, I'm going to be doing something, and Heidi, I know that you've heard a lot about the new Polyglace that we came out with back in February. We're really excited about this product, and it's kind of gone gangbusters for us. But I also know that there's a lot of people out there that haven't tried it yet because maybe they're apprehensive, maybe they've had a little difficulty with foil, or maybe they're thinking, I don't know that I want to jump into that until I get an opportunity to try it. So one of our Create It, Take It's is going to be a Polyglace project. And if you don't mind, Heidi, I'd love to show them a little bit about that. Is that
Yeah,
okay
we would
with
love
you?
to see the Polyglace up close and personal. Reed's going to do magic of the camera. Thank you,
Okay.
Reed.
Okay, so Polyglace, if you guys don't know about Polyglace, Polyglace is a pre-designed product that you can use with a laminator to create a design. But it's not toner. It's not black toner. It's different. The black toner is really cool and it's got lots of great uses. But with Polyglace, we can get our lines so thin and delicate that it looks like hot foil stamping, like the plates with the hot foil. And it's perfect every time. And because it's not black, you never get any black spots. So I wanted to show you what it looks like. So when you get your Polyglace sheets, this is what they look like. Now, they don't come in these pouches. This is our medium stamp pockets that I store mine in. But you get a set of 10. So you can pick a design and you get 10 sheets of it. So this is what they look like. Like, you don't see anything, right? It's super soft. We did tint the Polyglace a very pale gray. So if you're like me and you have old eyes, older eyes, Heidi and I were laughing earlier because I was the one that convinced her to get her first pair of readers.
True story.
And here are mine right there because I can't see. But honestly, this is, you'll be able to see this in person, and it is tinted gray, and then it's got a thin coat of Polyglace material on top of it. And the way this works is it works with any laminator. Now, I have the Mink, which is kind of one of the top laminators for card makers. And I'm going to show you how this works if you've never seen it before. So I'm going to take one of these sheets and I'm going to pop this sheet of Polyglaze in here. This is our delicate basket design, and this is the one actually that we're going to be using for our Create It, Take It. The reason I wanted to use this one is because I wanted to show you how thin and delicate these lines are, so much like a hot foil plate, but no learning curve at all. If you can do what I'm doing right here, you're going to get perfect results every time. So I have a piece of deco foil, and this is the foil by ThermoWeb. And I want to do a big shout out to my friends at ThermoWeb because they are actually providing all of the foil for my Create It, Take It. And we're going to use this gorgeous gold foil. So thank you, ThermoWeb, for your generous donation to me for that. It's so pretty, this gold. And you see how I just popped that right on top? Doesn't even have to be perfect as long as it's covering all of the Polyglaze design. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to send this through the Mink. Now I've got my Mink set on level 3. I don't know what it is about laminators, but each one seems to be just a tiny bit different. Also, these things can be affected by climate and humidity and things like that. So 3 is a great starting point, but if it's not adhering well enough, I would bump it up to 4. If it feels like it's adhering to other parts of the design or not on the design, then I'd bump it down to 2. But 3 generally works well for the majority of people. Now, once this comes out the other side, you're going to see how beautiful this is and how much this looks like a die plate. Let me see here. You can let it cool for a minute if you want. You don't have to. It will peel right off and look great. Now, if you're using a laminator other than a Mink, you can actually take it out, turn it sideways, and run it through a second time if you're worried about it not getting enough heat. And the reason I say that is because the Mink gets hotter than your average laminator. It's like designed for this purpose. So just run it through a second time and that will totally work. And then once it's done, ready for the peel and reveal, this is always my favorite part.
Mine too.
Look, oh my gosh. Look at that shine and every little bit
Gina,
of that.
that's gorgeous.
Every little part of that is totally covered. There's no black spots. And you can see how pretty that actually is. Now, our newest ones that we just released are these beautiful butterflies. I love this one. I foiled that one in gold earlier. We also have these fun Swiss dots, and all of these are going to be at Create, so you guys can actually see them and touch the package in person. Then I did want to show you, because some people say, well, with the hot foil plates, you can do this on colored cardstock, and your Polyglaze are all white. Never fear. A little ink blending turns a Polyglaze sheet into whatever color you want. So this, I just ink blended over it after I foiled it, and that is our seed glass. So you get beautiful color. Here I use some tranquil teal, and I did that in silver. So you can make it in colors if you want as well. And not only can you make it in colors, but you can make it in custom colors to match your ink or your coordinating cardstock. We also have several different greetings, and this one you can see I made a card with that, but there are dies that coordinate with these, so you can get all those delicate greetings. So if you're new to foiling and you just want to start out with something very easy, you don't have to make a commitment with a hot foil plate. You can buy a 10-pack, you can get tons of different designs and a little bit of deco foil in your laminator, and you're ready to go. Now, I told Heidi that I would not show a full sneak peek because I want you to be surprised about the finished card, but I am going to show you some of the parts of our Create It, Take It. So this happens to be one of the parts. So we are going to be doing some stenciling. And then I want to show you this part of one of our Create It, Take It's. So see this? You're going to be stenciling right over that Polyglaze. Can you see the shine in there? It's not always easy to pick up the shine on camera, but we're going to be doing this as part of our card, and I'm going to teach you at our Make and Take how to create that look where it all lines up to the outside, but you've got that black piece that just makes that center pop. So this is one of our Create It, Take It's. I really hope that you're going to join us at our Create It, Take It We have two different ones. The second one we're going to do uses masking magic and some fun stenciling and ink blending techniques. So that's what we're going to be doing. And if you have any questions about Polyglace, go ahead and ask them. If I don't see them now, I'll try to get back into this video later to answer. But Heidi, you love sparkle and shine, don't you?
Oh, that's my middle name, Gina. Abby tells people I sell glitter on the internet. That's my job. So yeah, I love sparkle and shine. And you take it to next level with Polyglace, because those Polyglace sheets makes it easy for not just a beginner, but somebody like me who wants something really simple and easy to use with big impact to all of us. So that was really genius, Gina. Very genius. I like the way you think.
Well, we have
so
more
there's
designs
some
coming. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Are there questions specifically for Gina, Reed?
Yeah, there are. There's
okay.
Two. So Polyglace, are they reusable or single-time use?
It's a single-time use. However, the negative can be put over Thermoweb's toner paper. So then you can get the opposite design where you have the solid gold and then black lines in that basket weave or butterfly or whatever. So you do get two uses out of it. So one pack of Polyglace sheets will give you 20 cards.
Awesome. And then the second question that applies to Gina are supplies. This is double-edged, so students that are in the classes, do they need to bring these supplies? And then general students, do they need to bring these supplies for the Create tickets? Should we answer?
Well, I can answer my question. The answer is no. You don't need to bring anything except your beautiful face and your hands so that you can create and your arms to give me a hug after class. That's it. That's all you need. We'll provide everything.
Create.
Yeah. And also, I know for our Create It, Take It, you don't need anything. Just come. Everything is provided for you.
Yep. Well, Gina, thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you next week. You fill our hearts, you fill our cups, you fill it all. Thank you. I hope we can do the same for you. So thank you for joining us live. I'm going to stay on and bid adieu or toodaloo to Gina and answer some more questions and thank some of our sponsors, and definitely thank you. And thank Tom for being behind the scenes making this all happen. Thank you, Tom.
I sure will.
And Reed and Brian. We've got a whole support group behind us that make everything look good. So
We do.
thank you.
All right. Thank you. See you next week.
See you next week. Okay, bye, Gina. So I want to make sure to thank our sponsors too. Oh my gosh. Well, actually, before I thank sponsors, I think I saw some questions I'm just going to go through and answer. So
Definitely.
Gina talked about how affordable it was to come to do the Crate and Takes. Again, there's 34 at least on day 1, April 21st. And there's just as many on day 2, April 22nd. So this is next Friday and next Saturday in Columbus, Ohio, at the Nationwide Conference Center, which happens to be right up the street from our office. If you want to find more information on the venue and location, on our blog, you'll see a Create banner, and you click on it, and it will tell you interesting things about the address and the phone number and any logistics you need to figure out. Cost, very affordable. From 9 until about 5:30 on Friday and on Saturday. It's $15 for the entire day Friday. It's $15 for the entire day Saturday. And if you're like me and you want to be there both days, it's $25. And the experience on day 1 is totally different than the experience on day 2, because all of our vendors are going to be doing, I gotta take this out of my ear. All of our vendors are gonna be doing a different Crate and Take on day 1 than they're doing on day 2. So you'll have a whole different experience on Friday than you have on Saturday. But if you can't come both days, that's fine. It's $15 at the door. You do not need to buy tickets for the Crate and Takes ahead of time. If you don't have a ticket, no problem. Come and you can get a ticket at the door. The tickets are actually only available at the door, so that's some clarification. Are there any other questions, Reed, that I can answer about Create before going on to thank our wonderful sponsors?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the first one is there any online component to Create?
We're going to be all over social media. You'll find us on YouTube. You'll find us on Instagram. You'll find us on Facebook. We will be broadcasting live a little bit here and there. Our influencers will be, well, there'll be tons of influencers there who will also broadcast live, show stories on Instagram. You can follow us. We have brands that will be there. The brands that you can watch who are going to be there, they may also be showcasing live or on their social media. Those brands are behind me. Those brands are Brutus Monroe, Concord and Ninth, Crafter's Companion, Dare to be Artsy, Doodlebug, of course Gina K from Gina K Designs, Hero Arts, Honeybee, Newton's Nook, Ink on 3, La La Land, Kitchen Sink Stamps, Lawn Fawn, My Favorite Things, Paper Tray Ink, Picket Fence Studios, Pink and Main, Pink Fresh Studio, Ranger, Riley and Company, of course, Simon Says Stamp, Sizzix, Spellbinders, Stamperia, ThermoWeb, Tim Holtz and Ideology. There's a whole class dedicated to Tim Holtz and Ideology, and Tonic Studios, Trinity Stamps, Waffle Flower. All of those brands are going to have Create It tickets at the event. All of those brands are going to have Create It tickets at the event. So awesome. And I also want to take this opportunity to thank Tim Holtz, because the only reason Create ever happened is because of Tim. He has been my big brother for all of this. He coached me through the first event. Simon Says Stamp had never done any event ever. He's been encouraging. He's given me insightful information. He has continued to inspire us. He has created products that are relevant for all of us. Paula Cheney will be teaching a class at Create using a lot of Tim Holtz ideology. None of this would be possible without him. So I want to make sure to thank him. We have tons of sponsors who have donated product and door prizes at Create. You'll see banners all over the event thanking them, and you'll see them on social media. That includes Altenew, ARC, Avery L, Buttons Galore, Colorado Craft Company, Darkroom Door, Echo Park. I'm looking at my Julie Hickey Designs, Mama Elephant, Memory Box, Moda Scrap, Olo Markers, look, Purple Onion Designs, Stamp and Storage, Stamperia. Am I missing anybody? Whimsy Stamps and Wow Embossing Powder. So all of the brands you've heard me mention in the last few minutes are brands that are sponsoring Create, and so you can look for them either to have Create and Takes for you to be making, or they'll be donating door prizes and other wonderful products and inspiration for you to enjoy at the event. I'm telling you, I am 100% sincere when I tell you this. This is the event of the year. This is the best. We have created this event for you to have fun, to go booth to booth to booth and make and shop your heart out. So this is intending to be fun for you. You don't even have to shop. You don't even have to make. You can choose one or the other. Just have fun and meet up with your friends too. Okay, Reed, have I missed any questions before I talk about the winner? Somebody's been commenting in the live who gets this wonderful apron. Oh, before I give that away, do we have any questions, or is it time to give it away?
There are a few questions.
All right,
Two of
you
them
gotta
are
wait for the
answered.
apron.
Yes, the venue allows rolling bags. Yes, there are dog-friendly hotels in the general area. You're going to need to Google them. Just Google dog-friendly hotels in Polaris, Ohio, to get a more general search. And then the last question is, just to clarify, there's an admission fee for the Create It tickets. You do not pay per Create It ticket. It's just $15 at the door for one day, $25 for both. No individual city prices.
Great clarification. $15 for the whole day. I have been to events where they charge $15 per make, and you are paying $15 for the whole day. That helps us offset our costs of renting the ballroom. It's a beautiful venue, very, very charming, near Polaris Parkway in Columbus, Ohio. So if you're looking for accommodations or restaurants, Polaris Parkway is a wonderful shopping area in Columbus, Ohio.
Last question.
Okay.
They want to know, why is it always in Ohio?
Well, I mean, we're in Ohio. So our warehouse is in Ohio. Our people are in Ohio. And this venue is a mile, maybe 2 miles up the street. And while you're at Create, if you want to shop and there's something we didn't have available in the store, which is kind of hard to imagine because if you guys see all of the racks we've been building with product for our pop-up shop, you'll be blown away. But if there's something that we sell at Simon Says Stamp that you can't find at the venue, we will deliver it to you. You can place an order at the site and we will deliver a product to you. And we can only do that because our warehouse is right up the street and our people and all of that. So we do another venue. We do another show. There's a show called Stamp Away in August, which is in Cincinnati, Ohio. And most years we are able to do Stamp Away. We only represent the Simon Says Stamp brand Stamp Away. What's great about Create is we're also representing all of these other brands that you see behind me and that I've mentioned that are going to have product there and create and takes for you to enjoy and have fun with. So if that's it for questions, I've got a winner of this beautiful apron. It's brand spanking new. It's not for sale anywhere. These aprons have always been really hot at our Create events. Patty Conan, thank you for watching us live. Patty, you can email Reed, R-E-E-D, at simonsaystamp.com, and he will mail you this beautiful apron. Maybe we'll even see you at Create. And I would love to know, if you're in the chat right now, tell us, are you planning on coming? Are you able to come next weekend to our Simon Says Create? Because if you are, we look forward to seeing you. We look forward to saying hello, and we hope that we get to craft along with you. So thanks everybody for joining us today. It's good to see you. And thank you, Gina, for all the hard work that you've done. It's really, you make this such a delight. Have a wonderful day. See you soon.